So you skipped checked bags to save money, dodge delays, and stay in control. Then you hit the gate and boom, your approved carry-on gets tagged like illegal cargo. If flying feels like a scam lately, that's because it kind of is. Let's fix that. Okay, picture this. You book what looks like a killer fare. Absolutely nothing is holding you back. You're already picturing that first sunset cocktail at your destination. You pack smart, thinking, I've got this, il me just arrive at the airport feeling smug. And then, you're a contestant on airport roulette. That sweet carry-on you brought, yellow tagged at the gate. There goes your laptop, your extra hoodie, and worst of all, your dignity, spiraling down the conveyor belt into the cargo hold. I've been there. I've stood in that line, stared at that tag like it was a personal betrayal. And I know exactly how it feels when your sense of control disappears faster than the Wi-Fi on a full flight. But here's the deal. It's not chaos, it's a system molded to trip you up. Airlines have transformed carry-ons into a side hustle. They advertise free baggage, then hit you with hidden fees and cramped, overbooked bins. What if I told you that you can sidestep all that? What if you could show up, breeze on board, keep your valuables where they belong, and still bring what you need without paying a dime extra? This isn't some fantasy, it's the travel strategy that seasoned flyers quietly swear by. It all starts with ditching carry-ons and going all in on a personal item. But don't go imagining a sad little tote. This is a smart, sleek, underseat powerhouse. You want something hugging the maximum dimensions airlines allow, fully packed but chipper and cheeky, not bulging like a pop balloon. Then you pack. And I don't mean fold your shirt pajama style. Nope. We're bossing clothes with the Ranger roll. Burrito it up. Ahoy, tuck the tuck, and boom. No wrinkles, no wasted space. Plus, it feels like victory just rolling clothes efficiently into shapes. Still not convinced? Enter compression packing cubes. These beauties don't require a vacuum. The double zip zipper does the job. Fill one with your rolling army. T-shirts, socks, fleece, whatever. It squeezes into a neat, dense brick that slides into corners like a secret weapon. What you're building is a stealth packing fortress. Organized, space-efficient, bulletproof for the gate tag. It's not minimalism, it's intelligent architecture. And when you step up to the gate with a well-packed personal item, agents don't blink, you're just carrying on, in every sense. And boarding? Forget sprints or hovering by the gate like a hawk. You walk on your own terms, you take your time, slide it under seat, and breathe. You board last, you board calm, and your bag stays exactly where you packed it. But there's more. Once you're in your seat and the seatbelt sign dings off, you're not forced to suffer stiff-on-a-stick syndrome. You slide your bag back behind your calves. That simple move gains you 4 to 6 inches of stretch, gives your legs breathing space, and suddenly your economy seat feels like premium economy redux. Got a laptop? Never toss it in the seat pocket. Those things are like black holes, packed with crumbs, germs, and the power to crack your screen at a moment's notice. Stick it in a padded sleeve within your pack. 5 seconds of effort, 0 stress, and 0 cracked MacBooks. Security? Don't be the person with the gallon lump of lotion showing off at TSA. Follow the 3-1-1 rule religiously. Liquids in clear quart bag, all under 3.4 ounces. Power banks go in your personal item. No just-in-case, oversized lotion or mystery fruit peeling knives. Check the TSA forbidden list. Not like for fun, but to avoid ducking and apologizing while everyone behind you sighs. Packing smart isn't just about space. It's about time, dignity, and freedom. You're not dragging a wheeled bag through terminals, waiting for misplaced luggage, or emailing customer service about broken gear. You're traveling on your terms. And the unexpected payoff? You'll find yourself enjoying travel again. You'll connect with the airport vibe, with fellow travelers, with that sense of spontaneity that first drew you to exploring. The trip becomes part of the experience instead of part of the stress. This system flows. It starts at home, packing, peaks at embarkation, boarding, maintains mid-flight with your expertly stashed bag and legroom lifeline, and lands you at your destination smiling. No baggage carousel struggles, no extra fees, everything intact. Traveling light isn't about deprivation. It's about doing it smart and letting freedom be your airline privilege. You're the pilot of your travel experience, not just a passenger being led through a cattle call. So from now on, when you see that fare that seems too good to be true, don't jump. Don't expect the carry-on to come clean. Instead, ask yourself, am I bringing an optimized personal item? If not, pause, plan, and pack with purpose. Let's deep dive into bag selection, because your personal item isn't just a bag, it's your travel throne. Think less purse, more strategic command center. You want something structured enough to stand tall, smart enough to organize your essentials, and agile enough to slip under a plane seat unannounced. Imagine something with a padded laptop compartment, interior pockets for cables and chargers, maybe even a shoe hatch. That's your target. Brands like Nomad Lane's Bento, Peak Design Everyday Backpack, or even a well-sculpted full-size day pack operate like Swiss Army knives. They look sleek, but inside they hide everything from tech gear to toiletries. But here's the art. You don't want your bag bursting at the seams. You want it full, yes, but controlled, like a boxer in a weight class, not a sumo wrestler after Buffy night. Because when you show up with a perfectly packed bag, gate agents don't think twice. You walk on like means business, and it's your bag, your rules. Now, packing that masterpiece. We've talked Ranger rolls. Burrito roll your clothes with surgical precision. But don't stop there. Here's the pro layering. First, fill your compression cube with those rolls. T-shirts, underwear, socks, maybe a lightweight sweater. Seal it, zip it shut, and watch that mass become dense. That cube now rides at the bottom of your bag, laying a solid foundation. Around it, you sculpt supportive elements. A pair of sneakers, tucked on one side, flip-flops or lighter shoes. Nestle them against your cube. Tech devices, laptop in padded sleeve, tablet if you like, slide into their compartments. Cables get organized in a small pouch. A power bank and loose battery pack go in an external zip pocket. That's TSA gold. Toiletries in a clear quart bag. Eye drops, chapstick, sunscreen, tucked neatly on one edge. Doesn't look like much until you arrive and everything's in place. Here's what people miss: internal balance. Your pack shouldn't be floppy on one side, tight on the other. You want rigidity without stiffness. The cube gives shape. The laptop compartment holds tech steady. Shoes anchor the base. Fill the gaps with soft items, like socks rolled around chargers or underwear squished tight. Your bag becomes a cohesive unit, not a messy blob. Let's talk weight distribution. If you stack everything on one side, your bag tilts and shifts, making carry and stow annoying. A well-balanced bag slides under the seat and doesn't topple when you tug it out. It's the difference between finesse and fight. Plus, during TSA inspection, agents love you when they don't need to rummage. No slow-motion zipping and re-zipping. You pass through, they nod in relief, and you stroll on. Now, boarding line behavior. No more gate lice. That person camping at the boarding zone, clutching a chair, pretending to need an early spot, you're not that person. You roll deep in confidence because you don't need space. Personal item slides under seat with ease. Your Zen boarding starts when Group 6 boards, and you could finish your coffee, check your phone, and stroll on anyway. And that's Perchady class in terminal speak, that ability to show up calm and in control. Okay, you're on the plane. Seatbelt sign dings off. Time for the legroom shuffle. Slide your bag back just a few inches. Let it settle behind your calves. Instantly, room. That extra stretch means less leg cramp, less achy back, and a calmer flight experience. On 3-hour red-eyes, that space becomes your best friend. Tech safety. Wrists off seat pockets. That innocent front seat pocket is like a VR portal to germs, crumbs, and pressure. The next person reclines and boom, your MacBook screen surrenders its hinge. Nope, a padded sleeve inside your bag is your digital fortress. It stays cushioned, zipped, and always under your supervision. Security protocols, it's your final test. Quarts of 3.4 ounces or less. No rogue fruit knives, no oversized lotion containers. Power banks stay in backpack, accessible through scan, never checked. Check U.S. Secretary TSA list twice, especially before flight days. It might feel bureaucratic, but every second shaved off at security is worth its weight in saved stress, especially when TSA lines seem to stretch like airport runways. You're not just packing for one trip, you're packing for every trip. That bag becomes your travel fixture. You learn that certain clothes layer best. Certain roles expand for foam-packed souvenirs. You discover that power bank fits just right. This becomes a ritual, an art, a prepping workout you actually enjoy. It's not chore, it's mastery. Traveling this way changes more than logistics. It changes your mentality. You stop reacting to airline bargains and stop spending on hidden fees. You become strategic. You arrive calmer. You fly lighter. You exist at airports like a composed traveler, not someone dragged by circumstance. It's freedom, pure and simple. The kind you don't notice until you're gliding through the terminal without a bag dragging behind you, or standing at the gate without that low-grade panic buzzing in your chest. It flows from your underseat bag to the moment you land. No baggage claim lines, no staring at a carousel that forgot you exist, no clicking belt loops or texts from airlines saying, "We're still looking for your luggage." Instead, you walk off the plane already steps ahead. Your essentials are with you, your pace is steady, and your mood is still intact. No waiting, no worrying, no rerouting to a random hotel because your stuff went to Tampa while you flew to Portland. The elevation you get in travel experience isn't just convenience, it's peace of mind, it's confidence. It's a reminder that you're in control, not the airline, and that changes everything. Once you travel with just a personal item, packed right, fully optimized, you realize how much unnecessary stress you've been carrying. You're no longer the one shoving a suitcase into a bin or panic scanning boarding zones. You walk on, sit down, slide your bag under the seat, and relax. No extra fees, no last-minute gate check, no wrestling with zippers that gave up on you 3 gates ago. It's not just about space, it's about control. When you own your bag, your choices, your packing strategy, the whole airport experience changes. You move differently. You're calm when others scramble. And the best part? You didn't need premium status or a platinum card to get there. Just a smarter approach. So if this video helped you rethink how you fly, hit that like button. Share it with someone who still packs 6 pairs of shoes for a weekend. And if you've got a killer packing hack or a carry-on horror story, I want to hear it. Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you want more ways to travel light, dodge fees, and keep your sanity at 30,000 feet, go ahead and subscribe. More smart travel is on the way.